Hello, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. I greet you wherever you are this moment, and I welcome you to Biafra Universal TV. Before we dive into the matter as it stands now, I want you to subscribe to my channel, like my channel, share the video, make it go viral. I'm here especially for those who are ignorant and those who don't believe that when we are talking, that we are saying the truth. I'm here to convince them beyond the reasonable doubt that Alhaji Toridi Lawaja is indeed dead. He has died, and it is confirmed. So, for the information of those people who are doubting and don't believe, here is the next Labaja. Another Labaja have come in. Tinubu have appointed a new Labaja, that is a new Nigeria Army Chief. Tinubu have appointed a new Nigeria Army Chief by name Major General Olufemi Oluyede. So, for those of you are in Nigeria and you are outside Nigeria and you don't know what is going on in the country where you are living, or the country you call your country. So I'm updating you that this is the new Nigeria Army Chief after the death of Labaja. So, my brothers and my sisters, it is important that you know this and take a look on it and see where Tinubu and his cohorts are addressing the new Army Chief to resume work as usual. Some of the Biafrans who are Nigeria and some of the Igbos who decided to be called Nigeria or to remain in Nigeria or to be one Nigeria, this message mostly are for them. Maka na ihere anaghị emeghe, they don't have shame. Both men and women from Biafra land and Igbo land, some of them don't have shame. Single shame is not in their eyes. And they don't think. They don't think. Why they don't think is because they don't care about another person. They only think and care about themselves and their families. And this can teach you and tell you that what is happening in Nigeria is family government that Nigeria government is running. Tinubu is running. Family government. Agbateke and also here. But you will not believe me. You see some of them that are restraining themselves as if we who are talking and fighting for Biafra nation, we have committed the worst sacrilege on earth. Because why? Their children are outside their country where they are comfortable and they have societal recognition and national recognition. So, and they have some money on them. They believe that with money, all things are possible. But I want to categorically say that with money, all things are not possible. It's only with God, all things are possible. God is the only one that have the final say, because you may have all the money and God may decide now and tell you that you will die then you will die. There's nothing that your money can do. Your money cannot prevent your death. Because if the money were to be able to prevent death, or you can bribe death, or you can stop death because of the quantity and the quality of money you are having, all right? General Labaja wouldn't have accepted that. Senator Ifanyuba wouldn't have died. Emmanuel Iwanyanwu wouldn't have died. And these people I'm mentioning for you died this year because they are evil people. Those who are destroying and spoiling and killing people in Nigeria in the name of politics and social cultural union people, which have nothing to offer mankind. I'm telling you the truth. Money is not everything, but God is everything. God answers everything. So you can hold your money with yourself. Meanwhile, we continue where we are going to. We are not poor. We are not desperate. We are not destitute. And we are not servitude. So the only thing is that we want you to understand that this place you are residing is not where you are supposed to be. And you can never be comfortable when you are not welcomed in a particular place. And because we are not welcomed in Nigeria, this is why we are working our ways out of Nigeria to get out of Nigeria. Now, today, you can see that there is panic everywhere, in every corner in Nigeria, as Donald Trump won the election, American election, and Simon Ekpa congratulated him. And Simon Ekpa does not is not the type that backfeder. He is not ready to go back from what he has said. He has made up his mind before now. And I can tell you that there are legal backings. And I can tell you equally that Donald Trump will support Biafra 1,000% if there's anything like that. Donald Trump will not have anything to associate or to relate with Tinubu, because Tinubu have been running around Donald Trump, calling him on the phone, this and that, about Biafra. If Tinubu and the Nigeria so-called lawmakers are not in trouble now, why are they instructing and advising Tinubu to call Donald Trump? Is it not too early? Somebody who have not even sit down, who have not been sworn in, and you are jittering about what is going to do. Do you have clear conscience? Are your hands clean? All right. If your hands were to be clean, you don't need to jitter, because what you are doing is what? The normal thing, and you are in the process. So what I'm trying to say is what? Whatever Tinubu and Nigeria senators like, let them do. They cannot stop the declaration of Biafra. Then you can see how myopic northern leaders and elders and politicians are, because they are living as hypocrite and parasite. They are living and sucking the blood of others. And this is why they rise up in group today, having a meeting on what to do to Simon Ekpa so that Biafra will not exit from Nigeria. And when you look at it properly, you will see that no northerner that is talking in the favor of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and no northerner is happy for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to be released. No anybody from Nigeria that is praying for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to be released. I'm talking about Yorubas and Hausas, because I didn't see their population to be compared to the population of Biafrans. So, and they know what will exactly happen if Biafra have to come now. So what I'm telling you is very, very clear, and it's pure truth. There's nothing to doubt about it. So Biafra is here now. Whether even if Trump will support Biafra or not, Biafra will go ahead to be declared on 2nd December, because it is only we can quench our thirst. Nobody can quench our thirst for us. So he who wears the shoe know where it is pinching him. So we are the Biafrans. We know our problems. We know what we have been going through. We know what we are suffering, and Trump knew it so much that our own, it is not terrorism and it is not a banditry. What we are fighting for is freedom. And freedom fighting have been of old. And even America themselves fought for their freedom. Are you listening to me? So they were liberated and they have their freedom. You know what it means. You know what it takes. So why should Biafran's own become a different thing altogether? I know that those fallen slaves who call themselves governors and senators from Igbo land are the brain behind all what Tinubu has been doing. It's not that Tinubu doesn't know that he should release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, but he deliberately abandoned him there. But I'm telling you, Tinubu is already abandoned by God and devil. Tinubu will run, and there will be no place for him to hide for all the atrocious things he has committed under or in 1 year he was in Aso Rock. He shall pay for it because every eyes are watching him. And you can see from all indication about what I'm saying that Tinubu is not free from terrorism or terrorists. These are the people who organize terrorism and bandits to make Nigerian citizens uncomfortable and to destroy the futures of the youths of Nigeria and to make sure they use Nigerian military terrorists, DSS, and police to intimidate Biafrans so that nobody will talk about Biafra, so that Biafra will no longer be remembered. Remember, the Bible said, they said, let us cut off the generation of Jacob so that Israel will not have a posterity. But are they able to do it? No. So, because God have created Israelite, anointed them, mandated and compelled them to sojourn on the land that was exclusively reserved for them, and that is the land that flows with the milk and honey. So what I'm telling you this moment, irrespective of how many countries that have gathered within Nigeria against Biafrans, Biafra must emerge victorious very soon. I'm telling you the truth, that December 2nd is not far from now, and the flag of Biafra shall go up, shall be lifted up. So whatever they like, let them do. Trump must to see that United Nations have declared Mazen Nnamdi Kanu innocent and free from whatever allegation they are laying on him. They illegally kidnapped him. They violated the international treaty, and nobody is talking. Everybody keep quiet. And Trump can see that many countries, world powers, world leaders are supporting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa and Biafran agitators for them to be free from the contraction and evil entity called Nigeria. So whatever anybody wants to tell you, you don't need to believe it, you don't need to listen to it. I'm presenting this video to you so that it will not appear to you as if there's a new thing there. We have seen many terrorists being decorated as a captain, as a colonel, as a general, as a lieutenant general, which they didn't merit, they don't know the value of it, and at the end of the day, what comes out of it? Nothing, zero. So the threat of northern leaders or northern coalitions about Biafra is a problem of Nigeria. Biafra is this. These are people who don't have anything reasonable to offer to mankind. If you like, give them all the money in this world. They're northerners. They will sit down and share it and eat it and believe that Allah will bring another one tomorrow. They don't think. They are very myopic in understanding. As they are not, that is what they choose, to be zero in their lives. So what I'm telling you this moment, let it not be new to you. As they are decorating the new army chief, he shouldn't forget what happened to the former army chief, because the falling of a dry leaf is a warning to the green one. If he's warming up to come to that place to threaten Igbos, Biafrans, he should consider himself.